Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So this is Thursday. It's actually Thursday when I'm filming this. A little backstory before I jump into the Q&A, but my brother-in-law has been staying with us. He's been sleeping back here on the futon. Just some hard times for him and trying to clean up his life and get better. So we've been offering him a place to stay, and granted that we don't have a spare bedroom, this is where he's staying. And I just haven't had time to film videos when he's here. I don't know, he's usually back here sleeping, and I do not, excuse me, I do not film in front of other people for their privacy, my privacy, I guess, because I just don't like filming in front of other people. But this is a Q&A over on my Facebook group, which is linked down in the description box as always. I asked you guys for questions for a Q&A that I was planning on filming today. My phone is my camera is about to die, so hopefully I can get through this, but I don't think I can. But we've got a couple of questions. So the first one was by Carrie Ann. Said, how did you start with YouTube and what made you want to make a YouTube channel? So I started off, I was going to share my hair bows and show people like different styles that I make, and then that's when I really started to get into selling them. So I stopped the hair bow tutorial videos, and that's when it clicked in my brain that I wanted people to know that they're not the only ones struggling with getting pregnant and with like infertility in general. And that's the main aspect of my channel, is getting pregnant and just that whole ordeal that we went through for 2.5 years to get pregnant. Ashley says, you ever feel overwhelmed with negative people? And she also asked if my sinuses are doing better. Negative people, I try to brush them off. Some days they get to me, other days they don't. But for the most part, I just try to brush them off and ignore them. And my sinuses, they're doing pretty good, honestly. My doctor was kind of happy with the result of my 1 month postpartum appointment, or not postpartum, my post-op appointment. And my sinuses are still inflamed, and we're working on getting that down. But I have a regimen that I have to do every day, and it's been going good so far. Megan asked me, how many more children do you want, another girl or a boy? I would love to have 2 more kids. Tim, I think, is just set on 1 more, and I know he wants a boy. I kind of want another girl, but I would be happy with either. Financially, it'd be better to have a little girl because we have so many clothes and things for girls, but not looking at the financial aspects, I would just love to have a little boy and experience that too. So I'd really be happy with either, honestly. Brittany asked me a couple of questions. What are your plans or dreams for the future? Honestly, I want to be a stay-at-home mom until we're done having babies and all of our babies are in school for the whole day, like starting in 1st grade. Because I know usually kindergarten, they go in the mornings or in the afternoons and then come home just a couple of hours later. So I'm going to be a stay-at-home mom until that happens, and then I will get a part-time job once all of our kiddos are in school, and I can have a couple hours of free time to go to work instead of just sitting at home. What is your dream job? When I was younger and even growing up, I wanted to be a vet, but I did not do well in biology classes, and that dream went right down the drain. I'd love to also get into pharmaceuticals, but don't really feel like being in debt for college and stuff like that. So I probably won't ever get one of my dream jobs, but that's kind of okay. That's life. She also asked, what kind of shows do you like? I like murder mysteries, which I think everybody usually does. The one show I used to love watching was Bones. And right now we're kind of rewatching House, which is also a good show. Medical type shows I'm kind of into, like I said, like House. I usually watch The Amazing Race. I watch MasterChef and MasterChef Junior. Let's see. I also watch... Break intermission, I had to go charge my camera. Anyways, a couple of other TV shows that I do tend to rewatch, they're no longer on, but I do tend to rewatch them, is Pretty Little Liars, because I was so into that show, and Glee, but only up until like the newer characters started coming in. Like, I think it's like season 4, maybe 5. Honestly, I can't remember. Pretty much once they went to college is when I stopped watching it, because I don't care for the new characters. But I mean, that's just what I always watch. I prefer the new, like the first couple of seasons of Glee. But yeah, those are two of the shows that I tend to rewatch. Let me get back into my questions. Brittany also asked, what do you like to do for you or buy for yourself? I know being a mom can be hard, but you always put your kids first. So as an example, I love makeup, and it's the only thing I buy for myself and obsess over. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I actually bought something for myself. Usually it's all her. Actually, I think the last thing I actually purchased for myself was the shirt that I wore for our family pictures for my birthday. Pretty sure that's the last thing I bought for myself, and that was back in March. Granted, Tim buys me some things here and there, but I don't usually ask for a lot. It's mostly stuff for her that I want. The last 2 purchases for myself that he did was my camera and my ring light. So those are the only 2 things that I actually got for myself. I mean, I didn't buy them, but other than that, everything is for her. I don't like to wear makeup. I don't do my hair. If I do, it's a box of hair dye that's literally $4. I don't wear a lot of makeup or do a lot for myself, honestly. And then Whitney asked me a couple of questions. So, will you try for another baby naturally at first, or go straight to fertility? So once we plan to start trying to get pregnant again with number 2, we plan to set up an appointment with my OB just to discuss things, to see if she thinks that we should try a couple of months to get pregnant naturally, like 6 months or so, or if she would just go ahead and put me back on the Femara, since that is what I used to get pregnant both times that I did manage to get pregnant. As of right now, my cycle still isn't regular unless I'm on birth control, so even my body still doesn't want to work. My mom actually had the same type of issue, only after she had my brother. Her cycle came in regular every 28 days. She was getting her cycle, and she knew she was pregnant with me like almost immediately. But my cycle just isn't doing that, so we're gonna set up an appointment with my OB and just kind of discuss our options and what she thinks that we should do. If it were me, I personally would just go straight back on the Femara, but I mean, I'm gonna let her kind of guide us. what methods of treatments have you tried before? So we tried for a year to get pregnant healthy, like naturally, without any kind of intervention. And then I went to go see, she isn't an OBGYN, she doesn't deliver babies or anything like that, but she works in the office with the OBGYNs up at where I go. She put me on birth control for 3 months, and I didn't take them because it kind of made me angry that she would do that, because we had been trying for so long already at this point, and she was just kind of postponing it and wouldn't, that's all she would really want to do. After the 3 months were up, I did take it for the 1 month, I believe, but the other 2 I didn't. After that time period was up, she wanted me to come back in so that, sorry, there's like a cobweb or something. She wanted me to come back in and get some more tests done, like blood work and everything like that. And I had brought up the metformin. She wasn't gonna put me on it, but I heard that it can help you get pregnant. So we tried that, and turns out I'm allergic to metformin. So that was taken off the cards within a week of me taking it, because I just don't do well with it. And so that was a no-go. At that point, I ended up scheduling an appointment with a different OBGYN in the office, which is actually the doctor that delivered Ella. And I didn't care for the one that I had first seen that put me on birth control. I didn't actually like her from the get-go, but I tried, I stuck it out. And then I ended up just switching to my doctor, which is, she's amazing. We tried Clomid for 2 cycles. So the first cycle, we tried the 50 milligrams Clomid cycle day 3 through 5, I believe it was, or 3 through 7, something like that. I can't remember exactly, it was so long ago at this point. But I was on the 50 milligrams of Clomid, and I went in on cycle day 21, got my blood work done to see if I had ovulated. No go. Then the next month, instead of trying 50 milligrams of Clomid again, because usually doctors will put you on the 50 milligrams of Clomid for 3 months before they will up the dose to see if that helps. At least that's the protocol at their office. Since there was nothing that showed that I ovulated or anything like that, she put me on the 100 milligrams of Clomid cycle day 3 through 7. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. So I was on the 100 milligram, and I went in on cycle day 21, got my blood work done, nothing. So Clomid just didn't work for me. It wasn't helping me get pregnant, it wasn't making me ovulate, it wasn't doing anything for me. At that point, we went on Femara, or Letrozole, I think is the generic form of it. I was on that for 2 months. I was ovulating on it, but I was not getting pregnant. And then the way my cycle fell on the 3rd month, I wasn't going to be able to get my prescription to start on the day that I was supposed to. So my cycle started, I think it was like a Friday evening, and cycle day 3 would have been considered Sunday evening. Because Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday. So that would have been my timeline. My doctor's office had closed by the time I got my cycle, and I took the Femara cycle day 3 through 7, just like with the Clomid. So I was not able to get a prescription for the Femara or anything like that. And so we just went a month of naturally trying, and we were gonna wait until my next cycle to get the Femara and start up on our cycles. And that's actually the month we got pregnant with Austin, and it was an unmedicated cycle, which was baffling to me. So when I found out I was pregnant with Austin, I was actually on Provera trying to get my cycle back, because it wasn't coming, and I hadn't tested And so I was on Provera. I think it was actually like 2 or 3 days after my 10-day cycle of the Provera that I still hadn't gotten my cycle. And I decided to test, and I did, and I was pregnant with Austin. So that was completely shocking to both me and my doctor because I don't ovulate on my own. And then obviously I carried Austin until October 23rd, which is when we found out that he had passed away. And October 25th, I had my D&C, and then I actually got my cycle back 6 weeks after that, which is when she wanted me back in for my post-op kind of appointment to touch bases to see if we wanted to wait to try again or if we wanted to try right away and stuff like that. It was actually cycle day 3 when I went in to see her, which was completely weird. And I actually had the Femara from when I got pregnant with Austin because I was on the Provera and I had picked up both of my prescriptions, both the Provera and the Femara, the same day. So I had the Femara on hand, and she told me if I was ready to start trying again to go ahead and take it this cycle and we would see where things go. I went in on, I think it was actually cycle day 22 because cycle day 21 was Christmas. So I went in on cycle day 22 to get my blood work done, and they had actually called me a couple of days after that and told me that my blood work results were in and that I had not ovulated. So I was very sad, very upset. But something got messed up in the blood work or something, and that's actually the cycle we got pregnant with Ella. So I don't know, I actually conceived her December 19th, according to all the apps. And I had found out I was pregnant on January 1st, and I had my blood work done on December 26th. So somewhere in there, something got messed up along the way, and I don't know if I maybe ovulated earlier than I was supposed to. I'm not sure, but that's when we got pregnant with Ella. She also asked me what my favorite part of this stage with Ella is and birthday plans. My favorite part about this stage that she's in is just watching her examine everything. Like the other day she had something, I can't remember what it was right now, but she had something that she wasn't supposed to, but she literally just stood there or sat there, and she didn't try to put it in her mouth. It wasn't anything that she could get hurt on, but she was just looking it over. And we went down to my dad's house the one day, and he had a Stone Cold Steve Austin action figure from his childhood that she was playing with, and she was just sitting there and moving his arm and pulling his legs, and she's just examining and sucking everything in, and I love watching her just learning everything. Now, her birthday plans. So her birthday is going to be the 15th of September, is when her party is. The 13th is actually when she was born. I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm hoping to go and get a family day, but I'm not sure if we will be able to, being that her party is 2 days later. And my sister-in-law's birthday is actually September 14th, which is why I'm not having her party on that day. Because my sister-in-law is one of those people who would make it all about her. She even told me that if I had Ella on her birthday that it was planned, and that that I wanted to be induced so that I could have her on her birthday, blah, 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 try to steal the spotlight. She's that type of person. So I'm not gonna ever have her party on the 14th. It's just not gonna happen. Next year on her second birthday, I do believe it'll be a Saturday, so it will be on her birthday. But anyways, that's besides the point. So her party is going to be on Sunday the 15th, We're going out to my brother-in-law and soon-to-be sister-in-laws. They're getting married in December, by the way. We're gonna have her party out there, and it's gonna be we're hopefully gonna have an outside birthday. We need to make sure weather-wise first, but if not, then we're gonna have it inside at their house. But they don't have the crick or anything, and there's gonna be kids, and no thanks. So we're gonna have it out there, and I've got all of her supplies just kind of sitting right there. I've got bubbles for party favors. I've got the party favor bags. The bags actually came with keychains for the kids. And then I'm gonna have a couple little snacks in there for them as well, and some other special type of toy, I guess, that I will be making hopefully soon, and I will hopefully have a video for you guys about it. But that's what the party favors are. There's gonna be some snacks, a keychain, some bubbles, and an extra little added thing that I'm making, which I don't want to announce right at the moment. But that's the game plan for the party favors. And then I think we're gonna have Sloppy Joes for lunch, some chips, and my sister-in-law is making the smash cake for Ella and some cupcakes for the guests. And then we're kind of gonna just open up presents, and I'm gonna try so hard to vlog as much as I can because it's her first birthday and I want to vlog it, but I need to get better about vlogging in front of people. So that's the game plan for her party. Like I said, I've got supplies. I made her high chair banner and like the high chair skirt. I'm trying to think. I made her photo banner. So the 13th, I'm going to take her 12-month photos. The 14th, we're going to run up to Walmart, get all these pictures, like newborn through 12-month pictures, printed out. Not every single picture, just her monthly pictures. And then get the food and everything like that, and then I will come home, and after she goes to bed probably, I'm going to assemble the gift bags, like the party favors for people, and then just kind of prepare for the next day. I don't really think there's gonna be a whole lot of people there, honestly. I know my dad will be there. I know my brother and soon-to-be sister-in-law will be there because it's at their house. My one aunt's gonna try her best to come, and her husband, my two friends, and my maternity photographer is supposed to come, and stuff like that. And it's not gonna be a big party. Not a whole lot of people wanted to come. The people that did want to come only work like on the weekends, which is my one aunt. She wants so desperately to be there, but she has to work on Sunday. She's a home health aide, so she has to go to work. But yeah, it's not going to be a big party. It's not going to be extravagant, but I do plan to get things filmed and just have a fun time. Even if nobody shows up, I want nothing more than for her to have a good time. I don't think we're gonna play like any types of games or anything like that, but we'll see as the time gets closer. I do plan to do a birthday party decoration type haul once I have one of the extra party favors done. So I want to have one of them made before I film the video so I can explain to you guys and show you guys everything. I'll show you guys the gift bags, the keychains, the bubbles, the plates and napkins and silverware and that type of thing. But I'm not gonna do it, like I said, until the one party favor is done. Even if I only get one done for the video, I'm hoping it'll be next Thursday's video. Oh, excuse me, so just stay tuned. Also, real quick before I end this video, I just wanted to jump in, and I have an Amazon baby registry link down below, which I completely canceled the baby registry from when I was pregnant. I figured, oh, there's a lot of mosquitoes out there. Sorry, I just wanted to completely start fresh, and I made it her birthday registry. It's a baby registry, but it's for her birthday. So it's got things that she needs or that like she can use from now until like next year. So it's down in the description box if you guys would like to go and get her a birthday present. All the presents will be stacked in her closet until, I'm not sure when. I'm thinking the Saturday or the Thursday after her birthday. I will sit down and do an unboxing, or maybe the Thursday before, I'm not sure. But I will do an unboxing video for you guys to watch and just see what other people got for her. If you guys would like to get her something, again, it's linked down there. And over on my Facebook group, I have it listed a couple of places. But I'd love to see what you guys want for her. Obviously, everything you get for her is much appreciated. It's not necessary, but it is much appreciated. And she loves everything that you guys get for her. She actually has one present sitting in her closet right now that I've had for like 2 weeks now. And it's driving me nuts. I want to open it, but I'm not going to. But yeah, I just want to show you guys the love. Any presents that we do get, we'll get a thank you card with a picture of her from her birthday. And I hope you guys, I don't know. Anyways, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys would like to be featured in future Q&As, go ahead over to my Facebook group, and it's all for my YouTube subscribers. I post in there, I post pictures of Ella that you guys obviously don't get to see here on YouTube and stuff like that. I let you guys know if the vlog's gonna be up late or if it's just not gonna be coming at all, and so on and so forth. But yeah, if you guys want to check out more behind the scenes, I guess, head over there. Again, it's linked down in the description box. All you have to do is request to be added, and I add everyone that sends a request in. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys on next time. Bye.